Hello, welcome to another Mamemeister 10-minute mashup. I'm going to be doing a wee double special since it's Friday and the weekend is just around the corner. This is I had a look at the summer games, the first summer games on the Commodore 64. It's a particular favourite of mine, and you know, the actual Epyx series of sports games are some of the best software to kind of come out for the Commodore 64. So today's this game is Summer Games 2. Now let's in fact, to start it off, let's have a quick look at the opening ceremony. It's virtually the same as the first one, but really nice, worth watching. So here we go. I mean, the graphics, animation were just fantastic. You know, this is an 8-bit machine and the animation is stunning. Back in 1986, 85, 86 when this came out, you know, this just blew my mind, and even now it still holds up as a really good game. So yeah, that's the opening ceremony. It's virtually identical to the first one, they've just kind of improved the colours slightly. So let's go for completing all the events. Let's try to reach over. And let's go for Japan. At one time I used to be able to tell you all these national anthems. In fact, you know what, it's quite sad, but I tend to recognise national anthems I hear on the TV now because I've played this game. It's like daft things like what historical events have you learned through video games? Well, I knew that the Battle of Midway was in 1942, purely and simply because I played 1942, so there you go. Who says games are a waste of time? Right, let's go. Is this correct? Yep. Alright, we get to see it again. No we don't, we can skip it. Now you need to bear with me, these games, they're quite finicky. There's, you know, the control system per event takes a bit of practice. So I've not played this game for probably, it's slightly loud I think. Let's see if I can turn the bloody thing down. Be quiet. So yeah, you'll need to bear with me. I'll probably not be very good, I can't even remember. Now you can see there, the animation's utterly fantastic. I can't remember how to do this. I'm sure you press it right. Hey! Oh, I'm there. Did I skip? Hey, you need a wee instant replay if I remember rightly. Do you? Maybe you don't. Look at that. Look at the animation. Brilliant. Ah, I was sure you got a wee instant replay. Maybe you only get it if you break a world record. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. The one thing I liked about this game is you can actually play, if you have this in disc, you can actually play the first summer games along with this one as well. So you end up with something like 20 events. It's just brilliant. You get, I mean, you can play up to 8 players all at once. No, obviously not all at once in a particular event, but you can have 8 players all taking part, and it's so competitive. Rowan, I remember this one. Again, it's all about the timing and rhythm. I think the secret of this one is getting a full stroke, if you excuse the pun, matron, and keeping the rhythm going. Try not pausing like I'm doing at the top. And he's coming back. And he won. obviously being a single player you get to win the gold and everything. Wouldn't that be something in the real Olympics? This game came out on other versions. I mean, it came out in the 16-bit, it came out in the Spectrum, I think it came out in the Amstrad CPC 464, but I have to say the Commodore 64 it also came out in the Atari 800, but the Commodore 64 version, it was easily the best version. Ah, come on. Right, so how do we do this one? Yeah, really smooth, fluid animation, it's just brilliant. That wasn't bad. So, I'm guessing it's you got to, I think it's you got to hammer the button here. So let's go. That's poor. Seemed like it was better speed, but it's not going to go as far, I don't think. Yeah, I mean these games, when you're playing them, you didn't feel like you were doing the real thing. I mean that would be ridiculous to say that, but the control system lended itself well to practice, and you kind of got better. The more you practice, the better you got. So it really felt like you were taking part in a sport, you know. And it's really good. Oh, I hated this one. Could never do this one to save myself. This is the horse riding thing, or equestrian as they call it. No, I was never a fan of this one. I could never not fall. Ah, come on. Bloody refusing jumps. Get over. Ah, damn it, no. I never did like this one. I think I'm doing, oh, I was just about to say I'm doing better than I normally do, but I've just spoke too soon. But look at the animation is absolutely stunning. You know, for an 8-bit machine, this is really good. Blah 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 blah, whatever. No, I don't like that event. Yeah, the only thing about playing as a one-player game, or even multiple player, you've got to sit through this. But when you're playing with your pals, it was great to kind of be able to mock them and say, look, I'm the number one. So this particular thing was great when you're playing multiplayer. Playing on your own, it's not quite so good, because you've got to wait in the thing finishing. High jump, and I think this was quite a tricky one as well. But again, I've not played this game in probably the best part of 20 odd years or so. Right, okay, I don't know how to. Nah. I have no idea how you. Ah, bugger. I mean, look at the animation. The animation of that guy jumping is just staggering. Absolutely staggering. Bugger. Brilliant. I'm not very good at it, but the actual event is awesome. Oh, come on. That's rubbish. Didn't even have enough speed. How come I've got loads and loads of Hillary third attempt? Eliminated! Oh well. But yeah, it's just amazing, absolutely amazing. I mean, I think Epyx, to me, Epyx were one of the best software houses for the Commodore 64. What they were able to make the Commodore do was just incredible. fencing. I wasn't very keen on this one either. How do you move forwards? Don't know how to move forwards, no idea. Yeah, this was a bit of a slightly lame event. I don't know how to. No idea how to move forwards. Ah, right. Nah, I can't do this one at all. I always think fencing now, I apologise if there's any fencers watching this, but I always think fencing is, although it sounds like an exciting sport, it's actually quite a boring thing to watch. It should be exciting, but it's not. So if the actual event itself's not particularly exciting, then right, okay, that's how you move. Right, how do I move forwards? Can't see my lunge. Ah, come on, just get this one over with. This was rubbish. Good. Yeah, this particular event and probably the horse riding, I wasn't particularly keen on them. But the other ones, the javelin, long jump, etc. Brilliant. I don't think I made a single hit there, but hey ho, I get the gold medal anyway. Right, cycling. Now, if I remember rightly, I think you just rotate the joystick in a circular fashion. But again, it's all about sort of keeping the rhythm going. Second, but night again, really nice graphics, really nice. Kayaking. I think that's quite similar to the, I suppose the only criticism of this particular Summer Games 2, in fact, you know what, I'm talking absolute nonsense. Forget it, I was going to say this is quite similar to the, what was it? The rowing, but it's not. It's nothing like the rowing. Obviously you've got to try and navigate through the gates using the joystick, and again it's really nice. right, so I need to go through this one in reverse. And then spin round. Whoops, come on, get around. I'm actually doing not too bad here until this particular gate. And then I need to go up here, upstream. No, 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 no. And then back down. Now, you probably can't really hear the sound because I've got it turned quite low, but you get quite a nice sort of rushing water sound effect. And as the other summer games, it also saves your high scores, which is always really cool. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on up. Turn round. That's it. Reverse. Yeah, you really feel like you're sort of trying to row against the, you know, you're trying to paddle against the current, which is really good. Hey, successful. That wasn't actually too bad. Hey, who could have won, I wonder? Da 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 da. And for one last time, let's just hear the Japanese national anthem. Da 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 da. What's happened to the flag? Oh! And then you get that's the end of the games. Now this came out just after the Los Angeles Olympic Games. Now anybody old enough to remember, there was a person on what would you call it? A jetpack. So this is obviously where this idea came from. Here we are. Quite nice the way they kind of gradually get, considering the Commodore's only got so many colours, they use the kind of the pattern effect to make it gradually get darker. Yeah, really nice game. One of the all-time classics. I says Epyx to me were right up there as one of the best, if not the best. I mean, they probably got, people may disagree, but they probably got the best graphics and sound out the Commodore 64 that I've ever seen. You know, when you think of things like Beachhead 2, the animation. Then again, it wasn't Epyx that did that, so I'm talking shite, but it was that these games are obviously imported from US Gold. But yeah, the Americans certainly knew how to really get some good games, don't get me wrong. The UK produced some classics as well. So anyway guys, listen, that's the end of the Summer Games. This is Summer Games 2 by Epyx on the Commodore 64. And as usual, thanks for watching, but don't go anywhere because I'm going to be doing another video since it's Friday. Catch you later.